Welcome to Sweden, to Iggesund, and to one of the world's most modern pulp and board mills. This is where the quality-leading Invercote board range is manufactured. The wood is transported to the pulp mill by road or waterway. The timber required to meet a year's production needs is equivalent to a 340 kilometre long, 2 metre high and 4 metre wide stack of timber. The logs are stripped of their bark in the barking drum. The bark itself is then used to fuel the entire process. The barked logs are cut into chips and then stored in chip piles. The chips are sorted to prevent variations in size that might adversely affect the quality of the pulp. The wood chips are then conveyed to a digester, where they're cooked for a minimum of 6 hours in white liquor. The process releases the binding agent in the wood, lignin, which transforms the white liquor into energy-rich black liquor, which is then used as an energy source in a separate process. The cellulose fibers are now free of lignin and ready to be washed and bleached in a multiple-stage process. It's crucial that the fibers are supremely clean to meet the neutral smell and taste standard that is one of Invercote's core values. After bleaching and washing, the pulp is clean and white to the highest standards, and is thus ready to be pumped to the board mill and the Invercote production line. The making of Invercote calls for a blend of long softwood fibers from spruce and pine and the shorter hardwood fibers from birch. Varying the mix of fibers in the different layers enables our engineers to attain the characteristics of the finished board as desired from case to case. The long fibers impart strength and elasticity to the carton, while the short ones help to give the outer layer the even surface, which forms the basis of Invercote's excellent print characteristics. At the stock preparation stage, the pulp is processed so that it assumes the correct consistency and characteristics before it's pumped over to the board machine. This is the forming stage, where the separate layers of fibers are shaped on a forming mesh, a fine plastic mesh from which the water drains or is pulled away by suction. The layers are, one at a time, merged together in order to form a multi-layered construction, which is the basis for the board's stiffness and other characteristics. In the press section, the board is put through press nips that squeeze more of the water out. In the drying section, the board web is dried further as it passes through a series of hot rollers. At the surface sizing stage, starch is applied to bind the fibers and prepare the board for the all-important coating process, which will provide it with a finish that is second to none as a printing surface. After surface sizing, the board is smooth calendared to further even out its surface. The final coating stage sees 1, 2 or more coating layers applied, depending on what kind of Invercote product the board in question is designated for. The coating formulas are crucial for the board's printing characteristics and are a well-kept secret. After coating, the board is glazed and then rolled into massive reels that can weigh up to 40 tons. And it is from this point that Invercote starts its journey out into the market, to discerning customers in more than 100 countries.